Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis have a cold face-to-face meeting finally after all the back and forth. What's your thoughts on this? Drop a comment.
Was you hurt though? Was you like?
Hell no. I jumped on him. Like, you know what I mean? I jumped on him. He was grabbing me from that. We ain't want no smoke from that.
Yeah.
They want to throw you to the wayside.
Yeah. I mean, just once you get around someone, you be looking up to these people so bad, and like once you get around now and be what they say what they portray to be, like dang.
But Floyd's like, no, I'm the best. No, now it's no longer Floyd's time. It's Tank's time now. He's the best. He's done well. He's popular. He's all this.
This wasn't just trash talk. It was the first bell of war. Floyd Mayweather, as confident as ever, stepped up to Gervonta Tank Davis and made it clear he's the superior fighter. But Tank isn't the type to back down. He fired right back, declaring that his power would be the game changer. The tension skyrocketed, eyes locked, and the crowd felt the electricity in the air. Was this just a war of words, or is something much bigger on the horizon?
So, as far as my documentary that's coming out, you guys gonna see 26 years of behind the scenes footage that you guys have never seen.
I remember when radio hosts and TV reporters were accusing you of ducking Shane Mosley, Baldomir, Hatton, Canelo, Guerrero, and you fought all of them right after that. Is that also going to be in your documentary?
Well, I feel like the proof is in the pudding. I don't have to say who I beat. There's been so many great fighters out there, so many good fighters. All the guys that you named are hell of a fighters. Everything is about timing. I wish me and Shane Mosley could have fought when he was undefeated.
Boxing Kingdom just ignited a firestorm by tweeting that Gervonta Tank Davis is comparing his skills to Floyd Mayweather's, setting the stage for a heated debate. Tank didn't hold back, boldly claiming, "Skill-wise mine are way better than Floyd's. If I'm on my game, no one fighting today that you see on TV has more skills than me." That statement hit like a bombshell. Floyd Mayweather is widely considered one of the greatest defensive boxers in history. Untouchable, elusive, and technically flawless. On the other hand, Tank is a knockout machine, packing raw power with razor-sharp precision. But surpassing Mayweather's legendary skill set? That's a massive claim. Fans are now divided. Is Tank speaking facts, or is he underestimating the feats, defensive wizardry, and ring IQ that made Mayweather unbeatable? Even Shane Mosley weighed in on the tense relationship between Tank and Floyd. He acknowledged both fighters' immense talent, but pointed out the friction between them. "I like both guys. I know Gervonta has his issues with Floyd, and Floyd has a big ego. He always wants to be the man on top. But Tank is trying to rise, and it seems like he has to get out from under Floyd." Mosley compared this dynamic to his own experiences, emphasizing that sometimes a dominant mentor can cast too big a shadow. The question now is, can Tank truly step out from under Floyd's legacy? Or will Mayweather's presence always loom over his career?
I don't hate Floyd. I'm happy for Floyd. He's accomplished so much, and he believed in himself to accomplish all these different things, to be great, to dare to be great. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of him. I'm proud that the brother, went all the way to the top of the mountain and won. But now, Floyd, it's time for somebody else to win. You won. It's time for the new generation. They're gonna win. But your era, you won. But now there's another era. So can you make somebody else great like you are, or help them be great like you are? That's the issue, right? And maybe that's what Tank is talking.
Gervonta Tank Davis recently opened up on the Jay Hill podcast about feeling trapped under Floyd Mayweather's mentorship. He revealed a key moment before his 2017 title fight against Jose Pedraza, claiming Mayweather pressured him into the bout after 6 months of inactivity and financial struggles. "I was in a lose-lose situation," Davis said. "Floyd told me, fight Pedraza or sit on the shelf." Despite the pressure, Davis took the fight and won his first world title. Now, he's shedding light on the behind-the-scenes tension. Was now it tough love from Floyd or something more?
Came out still on top.
With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
Just a little situation that he put me in to, make me lose. But he thought I was gonna lose. But
You talking about like a boxing match or?
yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Pedraza.
Who?
Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21 at the time. And I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. And around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like $10,000 a fight. So 6 months is crazy to not fight, you know. So when they came back and it was like, all right, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. He's like you sitting on a shelf. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting them boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game.
In a recent interview, Gervonta Tank Davis was asked about a dream matchup with Floyd Mayweather Jr. if both were in their prime. Davis quickly shut down the idea, showing deep respect for Mayweather's legendary status and admitting he would avoid such a fight. However, he made one thing clear: his skills are elite. While Davis has always credited Mayweather as a major influence, he remains confident in his own abilities. With an undefeated record and multiple world titles, his speed, power, and ring IQ have made him one of the sport's most dangerous fighters. Davis's response wasn't about fear, it was about respect. But his belief in his own dominance today proves one thing: no matter the opponent, he sees himself at the top.
Tank, how would you fight Floyd in his prime? Like if you were to fight Floyd in his prime, if you guys were both in the...
Don't fight him. I won't fight him. I mean, Floyd was good. He was top tier. I mean, me, I feel as though I could compete with any top fighter. I'm not saying me going at Floyd, but I'm saying like I feel as though my skills, and not to take nothing from Floyd, but I feel like my skills can compete with anybody that ever laced up a boxing.
You're crazy to watch, bro. Like,
yeah.
You hit like a fucking train.
Floyd Mayweather just stirred the pot by dropping a 6-year-old sparring video featuring himself and Gervonta Tank Davis. The timing? Completely random. Or maybe not. Fans immediately started speculating. Was Mayweather reminding the world of his dominance? Was this a subtle jab at Tank? The footage highlighted classic Mayweather: slick defense, sharp counters, while Tank brought his signature power and aggression. With their history of tension, the debate is on. Was this just a nostalgic throwback, or a calculated move from the undefeated champ?
I'm from Baltimore. He's not from DC. That's what I learned. I thought he was from DC too. DC my second home. I've been coming up here since I was 9 years old, even younger. So I'm not really trying to get in his personal business. Probably just showing him that, I could do anything, especially in your backyard.
You gonna feel all this shit we gotta do? Look, hey Tank, we gonna go 35, 12.
Many years ago, legendary champion Marvin Hagler remarked that it's hard to get up and do road work at 5 a.m.
And I seen the Lomachenko and Devin Haney for the undisputed title. That was a good fight. I'm very, very glad that Devin Haney was victorious. Me and Devin sat down, for us to come together and make a relationship happen. I don't want to knock championship belts, because they are important. I could tell him, you could win 2 world titles, but make $250 million. Or you can win 20 world titles and make $10 million. Then when you look at Ryan and Tank, they made great money. We could have been did this, and that could have been him in the fight with Ryan Garcia.